Welcome back to the show. We got a lot lined up. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $3.83 trillion market cap for crypto. The market is off 1.1%. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Bitcoin, 103,800 plus, 3,800 plus for Ethereum. 140 billion plus market cap for Tether. XRP, $2.38. It's off by 1.6 on 24. It's off by 0.6 on the 7-day. We were at the number 3 spot last night, but don't worry. This ain't over by a long shot. Looking at the range of price, 234 on the bottom to 246. We'll keep an eye on it. Link to, ladies and gentlemen, the best home for private equity in the world. Don't believe it. It's still true. Anything you could imagine, from blockchain investments to digital asset investments to AI, all the picks and shovels and brick and mortar companies behind this massive technology that is going to reignite American innovation. If you want access to this private equity, you can have it. Click the link underneath the video below to get started. It just takes a few moments to sign up, register, and fund your account, and you are buying private equity just like the wealthiest 1% of the world as well. Don't mess around. It's a real opportunity. Link underneath the video. Look at this and talk about real opportunity here. You know, there was a false report over the weekend that Ripple stocks were only $40-some. Don't believe it. It isn't true. Ripple stock is now valued at over $114.51 per share, with implied valuation of $19.6 billion on Link2. Write that down. That is true. This is a remarkable moment, and I can't help but feel like that this is happening right at the same time we're going to see the real USD launched. You know, what a moment this is. And if this is what the current price is right now, where's it going to go when we eventually see some kind of a public exit? You can get Ripple on Link2's platform. Click that link under the video. Bitcoin is smoking other assets this year, and it's up 158% in the last year. Nothing can compare except XRP, which is up 308%. Ha! Take that one. Loving this. And seems how I'm holding both. I'm really happy. Yeah. 2 solid weeks of XRP red outflows, says Chad Steingraber here, and we still held the $2.40 battle line, ready for an explosive green inflow week. I know I am. I love Chad's positivity here, and and he's just been a positive force in this space. Please give him a follow if you haven't done so. And here we are. XRP Las Vegas is coming in. Don't mess around. What a great Christmas gift it would make, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see Cristiano Carlo on stage again this year with another brand new conversation. And I don't mind telling you, the one that we had was very, very relevant to the moment we are now in. And we're about to do that same again with brand new set of topics. You're not going to want to miss it. MoonPay, XRP Cafe, First Ledger, which is screaming with success on the XRP ledger. The first Web3 bank, Monerex, on stage. Uphold, Ripple. Look, the list goes on and on. I can't even do it. There's so much more to tell you. Please get your ticket. They're selling like crazy. It is clear to see that this event will sell out this year, and that's quite a statement, because it is going to put a couple thousand people plus in that room. Don't mess around and get your ticket, ladies and gentlemen, before they are gone. XRPLasVegas.com. Stuart Alderati says this: Ripple exposed the SEC's lawless tactics early on. As the court said in our case, the SEC is adopting its litigation positions to further its desired goal, not out of a faithful allegiance to the law. The question isn't whether the SEC under Gensler is rogue. It is. The question is, will they be held accountable? Talking to Vivek Ramaswamy. I think this is an excellent moment because I think, honestly, what we need to see here is this. Translation, the last chapter of this story has yet to be written. I believe the SEC is going to have some kind of accountability for what went on inside of that agency. Chris Giancarlo now throwing his support and pleased to endorse Brian Quintez for chairman of the CFTC. Until now, he said, I have helped President Trump consider several great candidates for CFTC chair. Several stand out: Perry Ann Boring, Here Comes Kumar, and Summer Mercier, Caroline Pham, Commissioner Pham, Josh Sterling. Brian Quintez, however, has earned his full support. He's capable, strong, knowledgeable, honest, and respected. He understands the scope and limitations of the Commodities Exchange Act, federal regulation. He knows Bitcoin, crypto, DeFi, digital assets, and how to incorporate them in suitable regulatory frameworks. Brian will be a wise and disciplined leader, treating companies with the respect and dignity that they should expect from Washington, D.C. regulators. During the years we served together, CFTC, Brian had my back, and today I have his. Shout out to Brian for that. Is a great endorsement. And here's Brian's take on how he feels about regulation by enforcement. Take a listen.
Take a facts and circumstances approach to how we viewed non-compliance with regulation. Okay, so just I want to say that as a caveat. But my direct response to you is that I absolutely despise regulation through enforcement.
That's who may be our next CFTC chairperson. Then we know this: Representative French Hill has been put into the Financial Service Committee's head chair seat. That is huge. He's going to be taking over from Patrick McHenry, who will be retiring. This is amazing because Representative French Hill absolutely is a crypto advocate, and he says he aims to introduce two key pieces of legislation within the first 100 days of President Trump's administration: a market infrastructure bill and a digital asset stablecoin bill. How about that? And don't forget this: when are we going to see what's going on here? Take a listen.
Should give us immense optimism.
Yes.
About what's coming. Do I think there's gonna be another black swan? Of course, 100%. I just don't know exactly what it is. The only one that's gonna be an interesting one to watch, and I don't even know how he calls a black swan, because I feel like black swan by definition can't really be, it's like predicted. Oh, didn't see that happening.
Yeah.
The US government is going after Tether. That is clear to me. I view Tether as a very important part of the ecosystem, and I don't know how to predict
the impact that will have.
There you have it. I don't know how to predict it either, but we know the EU has already said that Tether doesn't qualify as a stable coin. And guess what else we know? The NYDFS has not awarded approval to USDC or USDTether, but they have to the real USD. Write that down. Guess what else we have? The XRP ledger has built-in regulatory compliance, SOC 2 type compliant, ISO 27001 compliant, and so on and so on. You seeing where we're going here? This is a call right here to wake up for Citi, who does work with Ripple, and we know that Ripple, Citi, and Swift have been working together. Ripple and its partners, QNB Group, which you can see here is Qatar National Bank Group, and Standard Chartered, as you know, is a partner and been testing and piloting years ago with XRP, are collaborating to drive financial revolution forward. Citi is involved. We are at the very beginning of what the industry will become. There is continued need for education of markets and regulators. Absolutely. That's Reese Merrick from Ripple MENA region. There you have it. Look, this is going to this place. This is where we're going. That is the goal. And I believe that's why we have so many people on the board of directors for Ripple that have come from government positions, like Rosie Rios from the U.S. Treasury, right? The 43rd U.S. Treasurer, in fact, and many, many others. And the reason I highlight this is because we are about to see the real USD launched. And I believe that the real reason digital assets were created is for this right here. The US dollar as a global reserve currency hits an 80-year lifespan right now. 2 out of the last 5 to serve as a global reserve currency, it got exhausted at 80 years. We are in a danger zone. I find it to be inclusive that these events are happening. The real USD happens to get NYDFC approval or DFS approval, but USDC and USDTether don't have it. Think of it for a moment. The idea of a strategic reserve of Bitcoin and other digital assets, stable coins that represent gold, oil, silver, and everything else, soybean, corn, wheat, yes, soft commodities too. Stable coins that represent sovereign money like the real USD. This is a remarkable moment we're in. Make no mistake, this is why all of this technology has been ushered in. And it's happening right now. Uphold, do you think Ripple's real USD stablecoin could challenge major players like USDT and USDC? What unique advantages do you believe the real USD brings to the crypto table? Well, yes, Fun Fact Monday, USDC and USDT do not have NYDFS approval, but the real USD does. Have a great day, everybody. Right? And we just happened to hit the 80th year of the US dollar in trouble. Speaking of which, Elijah comes out with a correction notice. They say, we apologize for the confusion. They are launching treasury bills, and your ability to stake XRP to earn yield on those treasury bills on the XRP ledger. But they made a mistake and want to let everybody know they're actually launching 1 day earlier on December 18th, 2 days from now. Come on in. Wall Street Bulls offers this. When Ripple has begun minting real USD, and within a week, an audited report was released. With this transparency, demand has surged. Imagine trillions of real USD minted, each batch audited, instilling unprecedented trust across industries. This could unleash a tidal wave of liquidity for XRP and the XRP ledger, transforming cross-border payments with unparalleled speed and security. It's at this point I tell you, even if the stable coins are the only thing they use, XRP must be used for gas on the network. Come on in. And now, in that point, I'm avoiding the long tail pairings that would be made in the back end that benefit everybody. I'm just saying, even if we just see stable coins used, XRP needs to be held for gas, and in each transaction, a little bit is burned, right? Now imagine adding in where XRP will be a superior pairing, where it will be more efficient, more cost effective. Think of it for a moment. This is remarkable, and it will be even more remarkable when we see all of the countries represented with a stable coin or CBDCs, because they'll all need gas, and that gas is XRP, and they will all end up creating pairings where XRP will be more cost efficient to use it, and then we will see the real full-scale intended use of XRP. Not to mention the fact with legal clarity or legislative clarity, we can see it start to settle derivatives. Come on in. How about the face melting phase? Eggrag Crypto breaks this down here. Now I'm going to take, this is a great thread, and I know we're running out of time, so I don't want to get too long. So I encourage you to go see the rest of this thread. But what I want to give you here is this. 3-day time frame analysis. On December 2nd, 24, the bears made their moves, dropping the price from $2.90, but the bulls stood their ground, defending the $2 level and pushing the price back up. And you know where we sit today. Now, coming here, the daily chart, he says, is looking bullish AF. And if the current pattern plays out, $7.50 to $8.10 could be the next target. However, he is in the camp that Bitcoin needs to make its big move to 120 to 130,000 first. Until then, XRP might continue ranging for a bit longer before taking off. Patience is key, XRP family. The bigger the base, the higher the breakout, the higher in space. That's where it is. Look, this is super exciting to me, and I know it is to you too. And because I'm holding Bitcoin, I don't mind waiting for Bitcoin to go to 120 or 130, and then it cools off and takes a breather, and then XRP maybe goes to $7.50 to $8 plus. Who's upset? You're winning on both sides of the fence. That's what's amazing about being in this space. It's not financial advice from me or anyone else. We're going into the Freedom Zone. I hope you will join us for a very, very real serious conversation. We're going to hear from Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and you're not going to believe what they're breaking down. And I can only say, looking back in this short period since the election, how lucky each and every one of us are that the election broke where it broke. There's no question about it. We have a real group of people in this team that is joining the administration that I believe could prove to be just as important as the founding fathers of our government we have today. Because it's time for people to go in and do the tough things and get this government back down into the hands of the people instead of the elite and the deep state. We're going in there right now, not financial advice from me or anyone else. Going into the Freedom Zone. You can go to digperspectives.com and click the Freedom Zone and come on in. All right, welcome back.